I just came home from a marketplace trip. It says on, it says choke, it says that was a cold start. I didn't check the gas, I didn't check the oil, I just pulled it. It has some gas, I don't know about the oil. I also stopped by Tractor Supply and picked up a pulley, a hub. Did I get something else? Hang on just a second. So what I picked up, I got these Allen wrenches. Sometimes it's hard to find a set. $3.49. They were on clearance. I got this hub and I got the pulley. It's a 5-inch pulley. And then I got 4 bolts, 4 nuts, 4 washers, and some extra washers. It's a little test fit. I measured in parking lot, and yeah, that's great. I gotta find a key, get those Allen wrenches, tighten those 2 Allen bolts up. This is going on a tiller. I'm here at the garage. I've got the $25 pressure washer with Honda engine. We know it runs good. And then this was a $20 marketplace find. I'm gonna try to take the 2. All it needs is an engine. All this needs is a tiller. Try to take the 2 and make 1. I want to till tonight with it, but the only catch is I don't have the right size belt. I'd have to run to town and get a belt. This might be a tomorrow test. Let's see if we can get it on there and running, and then maybe by tomorrow morning we could be tilling. So almost as easy as that first cold start, taking the engine off. It's 4 nuts, 4 bolts. I got an impact, it came right off. And the good news is we can use this cart for a lawnmower exhaust. And then what's gonna be really good if those 4 bolts match up with the bolt pattern on that engine. So good news, the engine bolt pattern and the frame bolt pattern is the same. I've got the bolts in, the nuts are on, it's snug. And then the hub is on. The only thing is, it's a little bit complicated back here. One of these is a forward, one of these is a reverse. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of this, get rid of this. I don't really care about driving the wheels. I want to drive the tines. This one drives the tines, and I'm gonna have to extend it out some, about to the end of these belt keepers. It must have been a really small 3 set of pulleys. I don't have that, so we're gonna try to home make something. This is the one from Tractor Supply. That'd be fine, but it's gonna be too far in. And then when I look at these small block Chevy water pumps, if we can weld it to that hub, cut these off out of the way, that would get about the right space. There's 2 options. It'd get about the right space to use the tine pulley. The hub has been cleaned up. The pulley's been cleaned up. It's bolted in place. It's lined up. It's ready to be welded. I have the pulleys on. I just welded the hub to the pulleys. Then I took my new Allen wrenches, tightened up the 2 Allen bolts in the hub. I believe that is going to work. I kind of want to fire it up and sand it down, then paint it. We might do that. Anyway, if we look at this pulley, line it up with these pulleys, looks like it's going to line up really good with this one. I bent the belt keepers up out of the way. I may get the grinder and just cut them off. And if we want to go to the store and get a handful of bolts, we could find one that goes into the crankshaft as a little extra security to keep the pulleys on. There's a key in it. It's all ready to go, except for the belt is either a little bit too short or the pulleys are a little bit too big. I'm gonna go look. I have a belt collection, see if I have one the right length. If we happen to have one the right length, we can go test it real quick. These are my closest candidates. This is the original. I think they're all gonna be too long, but I have to try them. So I did find a belt that goes on if we can make this go down far enough to make the belt tight enough. And I'm a little bit concerned, the back pulley, the front pulley are about the same size. Originally, this one was small, so it might have our tines turning way too fast. We'll see. So that little engine runs perfect. That would have been a good mini bike engine. Anyway, I cleaned up the pulley while it was running. Looks really good. I have some orange paint. I think I'll touch it up with some orange, keep it from rusting. Then we'll put that belt on. And I want to test it tonight, but I think we'll wait till in the morning. So just how the tires turning, they are reverse tine. There's no way to make this work without those tires pulling the whole thing forward. I'm gonna have to either get all this put back together, find a belt to turn it, or make a hitch for it, and this one goes behind a mower also. I'm kind of thinking behind a mower also would be easier. So I was working on this tiller last night, got the engine on, got the pulley on, got the tines turning, and then we discovered the tines are reverse tines, and without the drive tires, it's not gonna work very great. So I think what I'm gonna do, I slept on it, and I've been thinking about it. I think I'll go ahead and take that weight off and make a hitch. That way it can pull behind a mower, and that takes the work out of it anyway. Makes it more fun. I also dug up these covers. It's gonna have to be cut off right about there because it's a small pulley before, now it's a big pulley. That's not gonna fit over this big orange pulley. And I've got the side covers that hide the tines. I guess it makes it a little bit safer, but it's not as fun to watch. I might leave those off. I might leave this off for now. Would be cool if I could find a bolt to go there to the crankshaft. And if I could find a bolt to go from here to the engine, that would hold that more secure. We'll work on that later. First, I want to till with it. I've been gathering some metals. I wanted to use that one, but the holes didn't line up. Then I tried that one, the holes did not line up. The one that's on there has oval holes. The stock bolts and the stock holes lines right up. I want to use that corner bracket, and then maybe this one, drill 2 holes in the right place, make one hole bigger and then drill 1 hole in the right place, and it'll be adjustable. That'll be the hitch to the mower. The hitch is now fully installed. I may have to come back and cut off this ear eventually. If we're tilling really close to the road, that could be knocking our corn down. Other than that, I believe it's ready to go test. I even added a nice little angle brace here. It's all just bolted together, easy to change, easy to modify, nothing welded. I think it's time to go test it. I say ready to test, but I need to add some kind of arm that you pull to engage the tines, and then there's some kind of spring when you let go, it disengages. Engage, disengage. Let's do that before we go test. Progress report, I just made an arm. I put it on backwards, but I made an arm that engages the tines. And now I'm making a lever that you can operate from the seat of the mower. I'm gonna flip that arm around, make some kind of hook up here. Then I wanna put notches so you can put it and lock it in. When we lift it up, it goes back out of here. Anyway, we are almost done. I just welded up the engagement arm. I tacked this side, I welded up that side. It's time to put it in place to test this thing. The engagement arm is in place. It may need some fine tuning, but I believe it's gonna work just great. I don't even think it needs, I was gonna put notches under here. I don't even think it needs notches. And more good news, when I put the engine on, I thought the exhaust was gonna be blowing towards the operator, but if you're up here on the mower, it'll be blowing away from the operator. Here's my team of 0 turns with tillers attached. I'm gonna unhook this one from the orange one and put it behind the red one because the orange one has a deck. That deck likes to do like a bulldozer, tries to get you stuck. I do need to put the ATV tires on the back of this one so we have more traction. Plus the ATV tires don't stick out as far. But I'm gonna hook this one behind the red one. It'll be a red mower with a red tiller, and we're gonna test it, I guess, around the edges of the garden. See how it does. See if we like reverse tine better than forward tine. This one turns this way. The blades are sharp on the front side. This one turns backwards. The blades are sharp on the back side. I see now why you might want the sides on there, because it's slinging dirt everywhere. It's aggressive. I like it. So it started in soft dirt that had already been tilled. It did good. And then this was fresh grass that had never been tilled. It did good. Hit it a couple times, that'd be great. It is a beast. I'm gonna go put the sides. I think I want to put the sides on it to keep the dirt from slinging everywhere. It's pretty good for making a trench. The engagement rod is actually too short. I got the bungee, it hooks to the seat, that does good. When you go turn the corner, it makes a little bit of slack, then it's not so good. I believe if we were gonna make the grooves in this rod that holds it in place, we'd be a lot better off. The grooves and the side covers, and we'll go test it again. These side guards are now on. I'm ready to try it out right after dinner. Anyway, when you pull this, there's a little notch. It locks right in. When you want to turn it off, slide it back. Right after lunch, right after dinner, we're gonna try it out. Everybody wants to turn. And this is mower exhaust, if you're wondering how good does it fit. Just like it was made for it. I still need to get a couple more mowers up here and then we get this video out.